Hey guys, this is Filegrave. Doing a little bit something different today. I'm not doing the normal everyday gameplay video that I normally do. I'm just going to go through some of the things I learned in my 25 cadet drops that I did completed recently, and just kind of give you some things I liked and some things I didn't like. First of all, the trial mix that PGI gives you is really bad. They're bad. Most of them are bad. The medium tier has some good mechs: the Enforcer, the Shadowcat, the Phoenix Hawk, and there's one more I can't remember what it is, but it'll come to me. Light mechs, you got the Arctic Cheetah. Is the only one I would play. It's got the ECM and the small laser, ER smalls. Yeah, it's a good mech. And then heavy mechs. The only one I played was the Catapult. Um, but all those mechs are decent mechs that they have. They're just shitty loadouts. They have a shitty loadout. Uh, like the Jaeger mech with two Gauss rifles is shitty. Um, the Eben Jag with like a Gauss rifle and large laser and three medium pulse lasers or something or whatever the shit it is. That is not a good loadout for that mech. Um, Timberwolf, same thing. Those mechs are second liners, man. They're made to deliver missiles or P, PPCs, something, you know. LRMs, ATMs, PPCs, large lasers, whatever. Just not made to face tank people. And that's kind of the loadouts that they give you here. And you're not going to survive very long at all. I think, as a matter of fact, I think they did that shit out of a joke to make fun of, or to make cadets get pissed, you know. So anyway, the catapult's the only one I played. I dished out some LRMs and some SRMs, and I had a fun time doing it. I actually survived, I think, every time I played the catapult. It wasn't that bad. Assault mechs, the Kodiak. If I could have played the Kodiak for 25 games without getting bored, that's what I would have done. But I got bored after a while. Switched to other mechs, and then the other one that I would play is a Battle Master on the assault side. The Highlander is a little underwhelming in the loadout that they have, and then of course the Warhawk is just not good at all. Not for a new player. Maybe for a guy that knows what he's doing, but not for a new player. That's just suicide. So anyway, yeah. So anything with ECM PGI, I'm down with. You know, the Arctic Cheetah, the Shadowhawk, the Phoenix or the Shadowcat, and the Phoenix Hawk. Um, all good choices for new players. I like that. Um, Having more wouldn't be that bad, but if you're not the first guy targeted, you're going to live at least a little bit longer. So that's my motto on that. So another thing, communications. Communications. If you don't have voice comm, if you don't have a speaker set up that you can hear people talking on the voice communications, you are absolutely setting yourself up for failure. You are truly. I'm not joking when I say that. Voice communications in this game are one of the most important things. So yeah, and not having voice communications totally as a cadet kind of sucks, you know, because you don't have any way to communicate right off the bat, um, other than typing something in chat, and that takes too long, right? I'm not a great typist, so if you can't press a button and say, oh, I'm getting destroyed here on the left flank, then no use, no use doing it. So phonetic alphabet, another big thing that I found. I had some people that really didn't know the phonetic alphabet, and they were asking what was going on a couple times. Um, Got to learn it. It's pretty simple. So, and it means a lot. Blocking, blocking. Good God, um, you will always get blocked in this game. Someone will always block you, either uh, because they're a dick, because B, they don't know what's going on, or because C, they just aren't paying attention. And it'll happen. Believe me. And when it does, you will lose your shit. I did. Um, yeah. People will always jump in front of you. You can have the biggest, baddest, nastiest weapons on the battlefield. You'll always have your own guys jump in front of you. It'll happen. It happens at least once a game. It'll happen at least once a game if you're playing an assault mech. I guarantee you. And you just gotta, you might have the most beautiful shot on someone that you've ever seen, and someone will jump in front of you, and you need to eat that shot because, yeah, it'll happen. Guarantee it. Anti NASCAR. Whenever someone suggests an anti NASCAR or a firing line, do it. Do it. Don't argue. Just do it. Do what they say immediately. Because in my experience, I would say in the 25 games that I played, probably 6 to 8 people suggested the anti NASCAR and firing line stuff. And I would say I think we won every one of those matches. And not only won every one of those matches, but destroyed in the vast majority of those matches. So it is a real strategy, and don't poo-poo that stuff, man. Don't be afraid to call stuff out either. Don't be afraid to call stuff out. Like if you think if you're on Polar Highlands and you got a team that has 0 LRMs, don't be afraid to suggest to go to one of the cities, the towns or bases or whatever, and hide out. Because that could very well win you the game while the other team is thinking they're killing you, and you're sitting down soft and cushy down behind the only cover in Polar Highlands. Yeah, that's for real. So that's pretty much all I got for now. And I enjoyed my time. My 25 cadet drops were pretty fun. I'm sure I won a majority of them, and I had a lot of fun. So that is it for me. And this has been Valgrave, and I'm out.